Hi students, welcome to English class. Today we will discuss the lesson Rosa Parks Sat Still. This is a lesson written by Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks was an African American civil rights activist whom the United States Congress called the First Lady of Civil Rights and the Mother of the Freedom Movement. Her birthday, February 4, and the day she was arrested, December 1, have both become Rosa Parks Day, commemorated in both California and Ohio. So she was an African American civil rights activist. What's the meaning of that? She was a lady who fought for the rights of especially black people. She was a black lady. Actually, while we say civil rights, that is to show that in the case of a country, all the citizens should have equal chances and equal opportunities, equal freedom, etc. But in America, it was not so. There was a difference between white people and black people. These black people were not considered equal to white people. They were not given equal freedom, or they were considered inferior. Or we can say, I think you have learned in your social science that there was a discrimination. There was a discrimination as black people and white people. What is discrimination? The differences based on anything. In Malayalam we say Vivechanam. Like you have learned Varna Vivechanam എന്നൊക്കെ നിങ്ങൾ പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. So these black people were not given, or they were not considered equal to white people. They were not given equal chances and opportunities. There were many restrictions for the black people. So this Rosa Parks, she wanted to, or she made a change. Actually, she had no plan. So this Rosa Parks wanted to make a change in a system. And how did she react to it? That is why it is mentioned. She sat still. And where was it? When was it? What was the situation? How could she make a change? All these things are mentioned in this lesson. Rosa Parks sat still. So in the beginning it is mentioned the biggest successes often result from the most difficult battles. So if we have to succeed, sometimes we will have to undergo many difficult situations. So here also it was not an easy task to achieve her goal. We will see what it was. On December 1, 1955, Rosa Parks refused to move, and this transformed a million lives. What's the meaning of transformed? Changed. So million lives, not only her life, but it is mentioned a million lives. It helped, that is to show that what Rosa Parks did. When was it? December 1st, 1955. It changed the lives of many people, that is many black people. And what did she do? What was her reaction? She refused to move. Rosa Parks had been walking all day. So she had been doing some work, and in the next paragraph, next sentences, it is mentioned where was she walking and all these things. Rosa Parks had been walking all day. Work had been heavier than usual. What do you mean by work had been heavier than usual? She had to do more work, or we can assume that it was a busy day. At the end of the day, there was only one thought in her mind. What may be the reason? As she had been working throughout the day, all the day, she was very tired, and the only one thought was she wanted to sit down, because while she was in the shop, she had been standing all the time, or she didn't get time even to sit. So she had only one thought. What was that thought? to sit. But it was getting late and everybody was going home. Was it possible for her to sit somewhere and to take rest? No. What was the reason? It was getting late and she had to reach home earlier. Rosa walked to the bus stop and got on a bus. There were many vacancies. She was lucky because many vacancies were there. She paid her fare and sat down in the nearest seat, bus fare. She paid her fare, the amount that is needed for the ticket. And she paid it and she sat down. The bus was nearly empty. Rosa felt grateful. Why was she grateful? As she got a seat. She was very tired. She couldn't stand anymore. So she was very grateful that she got a seat to sit. Her feet were very tired. They really needed a rest. And that is told once more. Why did she want to sit? And in the beginning we saw that she had been working all the day. She didn't get any time to sit. And while she got on the bus, there were many vacant seats. So she could sit comfortably and she would get some time to relax, no doubt. That was, however, something only Rosa knew. What was the only thing, or what was the thing that only Rosa knew? That is, Rosa was very tired. She wanted to sit. The driver of the bus knew nothing about her feet. Did the driver know that she was very tired? No. Was it needed for him to know her physical condition? No. He was bothered of only one thing. What was that? That is mentioned in the next line. He didn't even know her name. But he saw that she was not white. She was a black lady. She was a black passenger, and that he thought was all he needed to know about her. There was no need of asking her details or to find her name or to understand her condition. The only thing he was bothered was she was a black lady. But he was making a mistake. It was a mistake that cost his company a lot of money. It was a mistake that cost his company a lot of money. What's the mistake mentioned there? He considered Rosa Parks as a black lady and treated her like a black lady. Okay, we know that it is not fair. There should not be any difference between black people and white people. We saw that there was discrimination. These black people were not considered equal to white people. They were not given respect like the white people. So the driver, the bus driver, who was the white person, didn't give respect to Rosa Parks. And what was the result? It cost his company a lot of money. He had to lose a lot of money. And how was that? That is mentioned in the next paragraphs. Our story begins in America, in a town called Montgomery. And I think in the first part we saw the time. When did it take place? It was on December 1, 1955. What did Rosa Parks do? She didn't shout, she didn't protest, and her way of protest was that she refused to move. Then Rosa was an ordinary woman with a job in a dressmaker's shop. Where was she working? In a dressmaker's shop. And what was the condition that particular day? Very busy. Many customers were there. So she couldn't sit. And what happened by the end? She was very tired. She couldn't even stand. That we have already seen. The day was an ordinary working day. It was the first day of December in the year 1955. That's already mentioned. It's mentioned once more. Rosa had a loving family. She envied nobody. Envied. What is envy? Jealousy. She didn't feel jealousy to anyone. She had a family and her manners were mild, very good manners. She spoke in a quiet, soft voice. That means she was a very good lady. Understood? She always obeyed the laws of the country and broke no rules. She always obeyed the laws of the country. So we are supposed to obey the rules and regulations, laws of the country, etc. And the case of Rosa also, she obeyed all these things. So this paragraph is to show that she was a good citizen who followed the rules of the country, and she had no plan to break the rules. There were certain rules in the country, and sometimes we know that all the rules won't be, all the laws, all the rules won't be fair. So here also that was the condition. But in those days, not all laws and rules were fair. So we know that there was discrimination. Even by law, some of the things were accepted. Okay, what was that? That day, when Rosa sat in that seat on that bus, she hadn't thought of breaking any rule. She was sitting in the bus and she had no plan to break the rule. Sitting in a bus, is it breaking the rule of the country? Yes. In that time in America it was like that. What was the law? In a bus, if there is any white passenger standing, the black passengers should give their seat. Understood? If in a bus a black passenger was not permitted to sit if a white passenger was standing. What should the black people do? They should give their seats. But what about the fare they were paying? These black people also were paying the same amount like the white passenger. But there was a discrimination. They were not given equal chances there. These black people were considered inferior. So while she was traveling in that bus, or while she was sitting in that bus on December 1st, she had no plan to break the law. It happened before the bus started. What happened? When the warning bell rang, passengers rushed in. So we know that while Rosa Parks entered, many vacant seats were there. But while it was time for the bus to start, many passengers rushed, and we know that all the seats were full. Then many of them were white Americans. Each time a white passenger climbed into the bus, a black passenger got up from a seat and moved away. So there were black people sitting. Whenever a black passenger entered into the bus, a black passenger gave their seat. It continued. And what happened? All the black people except Rosa Parks gave their seats to white passengers. The rule was simple and clear. Black passengers had to give up their seats when white passengers came in. Is it a fair rule? Do you think so? No, not at all. They were paying equal wages. They had equal chances to sit actually. But that time, by law, it was not permitted. A black passenger was not permitted to sit if a white passenger was standing. They had to get off the bus and go around to the back door. What should they do? They should stand up. They should give their seats to the white passenger and they should move back and stand. They could then get on the bus again as standing passengers. They can continue their journey, but they cannot sit. They should stand. Is it a fair law? I think it is not fair. So we will see what Rosa Parks did in such a situation, and I think as the name indicated, she sat still. She sat still. That means she didn't move. She didn't give her seat to the white passenger, and naturally there will be protest because she is violating the rule, even though it is unfair. That time, according to the law, it was permitted. That was the law. Okay, so we will see what happened, what was the result, and why did the bus company lose a lot of money. Okay, but we will see it next day. So what you have to do is complete the side questions and read the paragraphs many times. Okay, thank you.